Celebrities have reacted to Justin Bieber's new surprise album, Swag. Hailey Bieber said, "I couldn't be prouder of my man." Katy Perry said, "The king of pop is here." Demi Lovato said, "Yes." Next, Chris Brown said, "Some sick songs for sure." And finally, Drake said, "Good stuff." Justin Bieber's recent social media behavior has fans and critics buzzing, raising countless questions about what's really going on behind his posts. While some followers interpret his unusual activity as alarming or even troubling, comedian Drusky offered an entirely different perspective in the track Therapy Sessions from Bieber's new album, Swag. According to Drusky, Bieber isn't spiraling. He's simply enjoying social media in a way that everyone else does, albeit with a much brighter spotlight shining on him. Bieber himself has openly shared that these online interactions can be incredibly frustrating, admitting it feels overwhelming to live out his personal struggles in front of millions of judgmental eyes. He confessed that constantly having his mental state questioned leaves him feeling isolated, as if he's the only person dealing with internal battles. But is Bieber truly struggling, or is the public misunderstanding his intentions? What he's revealed next sheds even more light on what's really happening behind the scenes. One of the most memorable controversies Bieber addresses on his album involves his now infamous paparazzi rant from Father's Day, a viral moment that had everyone talking. During this heated confrontation, Bieber famously shouted at a photographer, emphasizing, "I'm a dad. I'm a husband. You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. I'm standing on business." This phrase quickly turned into a meme, with countless social media users poking fun at his pronunciation of business. On the track fittingly titled Standing on Business, Bieber cleverly acknowledges this viral reaction alongside comedian Drusky, who humorously notes that despite Justin's passionate response, the paparazzi didn't take his words seriously due to his delivery. Bieber candidly agrees, revealing a moment of self-awareness amid the chaos. Yet beneath the humor lies a deeper frustration. Bieber was genuinely trying to defend his family and privacy, but instead found himself once again at the center of online ridicule. However, what Bieber opens up about next reveals that his battles extend far beyond confrontations with photographers. Beyond viral moments and meme-worthy confrontations, Justin Bieber's personal life, particularly his marriage to Hailey Bieber, has come under intense scrutiny, with rumors of divorce consistently popping up in headlines and online gossip. On the album, Bieber doesn't shy away from addressing these speculations directly, revealing the real emotional struggles behind the public drama. Through lyrics and songs like Walking Away, Bieber lays bare the complexities of marriage, openly acknowledging the tension and conflicts that he and Hailey have faced. Lines such as, "Days go by so fast, don't want to spend them with you," and references to arguments escalating to a point where stepping back and finding grace becomes necessary, give listeners a raw glimpse into their private struggles. But despite these turbulent moments, Bieber repeatedly emphasizes his commitment, declaring in the chorus, "Baby, I ain't walking away," symbolizing resilience and loyalty even amid heated disagreements. Yet, with all these hints at turmoil, fans can't help but wonder, is Bieber reassuring listeners or quietly confirming deeper problems? What he reveals next takes the story in an even more surprising direction. Justin Bieber's journey took an even more significant turn with the birth of his son, Jack Blues Bieber, marking a deeply transformative chapter in his life. Becoming a father has clearly reshaped Bieber, influencing not only his personal perspective, but also his creative output. On the heartfelt track, Devotion, Bieber openly sings about this new emotional vulnerability, expressing a newfound appreciation for Hailey's role not just as his wife, but as the mother of his child. Lyrics like, "I'm starting to be open to the idea that you know me too," and "I like when you hold me to ya, I like when you scold me too," reveal a tender, more mature side of the pop star, one committed to evolving within the relationship. Fatherhood seems to have brought clarity amid the chaos, pushing him toward introspection and growth. However, Bieber is also careful not to paint an overly idealistic picture. Even with the joy of welcoming his child, hints of unresolved tension linger in his lyrics, leaving fans curious about whether parenthood can fully heal the deeper struggles he's hinted at. What Bieber shares next about these challenges takes his story into even deeper emotional territory. Justin Bieber's most honest confession on the album comes when he reflects on the immense pressure of public perception, particularly how fans and critics constantly analyze his every move. On the candid track Therapy Sessions, Bieber openly shares his frustration about always feeling judged, admitting that the relentless scrutiny of his behavior, both online and off, has deeply impacted his mental health. He expresses how exhausting it is to constantly hear questions like, "Are you okay?" or to see headlines suggesting he's unraveling, when, in reality, he's simply navigating life's ordinary ups and downs. This relentless spotlight, he explains, has left him feeling isolated, as though he's the only person experiencing hardships or imperfections. Bieber's lyrics capture a stark reality. The weight of fame can make even ordinary struggles feel unbearable. Yet, instead of sympathy, he often encounters mockery or misunderstanding. By acknowledging these challenges openly, Bieber hopes to reclaim some sense of normalcy. But as the album progresses, he reveals there's another key factor that's helped him manage these intense pressures, taking listeners into an unexpected and deeply personal revelation next. As Justin Bieber reveals deeper layers of his emotional journey, he openly credits his spirituality and faith as crucial tools that help him navigate through life's toughest moments. On the deeply introspective track Glory Voice Memo, Bieber bares his soul, singing lines like, "I've been used and I've been beaten down," candidly admitting moments when he felt completely defeated. The song vividly portrays Bieber's vulnerability, illustrating how even someone seemingly at the top of the world can feel overwhelmed, isolated, and desperate for support. He doesn't hide behind his fame or public image. Instead, he openly admits that at his lowest points, turning to faith and spirituality provided a necessary lifeline. Bieber's raw confessions of needing mercy and seeking redemption through spirituality reveal just how seriously he relies on these beliefs to find balance amidst chaos. By embracing and sharing this spiritual side openly, Bieber adds authenticity to his narrative, leaving fans both touched and intrigued. But his story doesn't end here. What Bieber chooses to reveal next takes listeners in yet another surprising direction, deepening their curiosity even more. While much of the album is deeply personal, Justin Bieber also taps into his star power by collaborating with a lineup of unexpected and attention-grabbing artists. Swag features contributions from names like Gunna, Sexy Red, Lil B, Cash Cobain, and Eddie Benjamin, creating a diverse soundscape that surprises fans used to Bieber's usual polished pop. These choices aren't just for streaming clout. Each guest adds a layer of meaning or contrast that seems intentionally placed. Gunna's presence hints at shared experiences in navigating public scandals, while Lil B's eccentricity mirrors Bieber's recent unpredictable behavior online. Sexy Y Red brings a bold, unfiltered energy that contrasts with Bieber's introspective lyrics, possibly representing the push and pull between his public image and private self. Fans and critics alike have speculated that some of these features were chosen to reflect parts of Bieber's current mindset, his desire to be seen as more complex, more real, and far removed from the squeaky clean teen idol image. But with such a mixed cast of collaborators, many are asking, is Bieber reinventing himself, or is he simply experimenting to find where he belongs now? The final section reveals what this all might really mean for his future. Justin Bieber's swag isn't just another album. It's a layered confession, a defiant stand, and a vulnerable glimpse into the life of a global superstar still trying to find balance. From raw admissions about mental health and public pressure to deeply emotional reflections on his marriage and fatherhood, Bieber lays everything out with a level of honesty that feels rare in mainstream pop. He doesn't try to hide his contradictions. Instead, he embraces them, showing that fame hasn't shielded him from pain, but has instead magnified it. His collaborations and spiritual themes only add to the sense that Bieber is in the midst of transformation, searching for stability in a world that rarely grants it. Whether fans see this as a comeback, a cry for help, or a powerful evolution, one thing is clear. Justin Bieber is standing on something much deeper than business. He's standing on truth, struggle, and the messy, beautiful complexity of being human. And if this is just the beginning of a new chapter, the world will definitely be watching what comes next.